Our solar system is a pretty big place, and the distances between its planets are truly mind-boggling. It's not like taking a quick trip down the road. These are journeys of millions and even billions of miles. Plus, these distances are always changing because the planets are constantly moving in their own elliptical, or oval-shaped, paths around the Sun. So, when we talk about how far apart they are, we're usually talking about their average distances. Let's start with Mercury, the speediest little planet closest to the Sun. On average, Mercury is about 36 million miles away from our star. That's a huge distance already, and we've barely begun our journey. Next up is Venus, our cloudy neighbor. To find out how far Venus is from Mercury, we can look at their distances from the Sun. Venus orbits at an average of 67.1 million miles from the Sun. So, if you subtract Mercury's distance from the Sun from Venus's distance, you'll find that Venus is, on average, about 31.1 million miles away from Mercury. Then comes our home, Earth. We're about 92.9 million miles from the Sun. To figure out the average distance between Earth and Venus, we simply subtract Venus's average distance from the Sun from Earth's. That leaves us with approximately 25.8 million miles separating Earth and Venus. Interestingly, Venus can get quite a bit closer to Earth at its nearest approach, sometimes as close as 24 million miles. Mars, the red planet, is our next stop. It hangs out at an average distance of 141.5 million miles from the Sun. So, the average distance between Earth and Mars is roughly 48.6 million miles. While 48.6 million miles is the average, the distance between Earth and Mars can change a lot, from a minimum of about 34 million miles to a maximum of around 250 million miles, depending on where they are in their orbits. Beyond Mars lies the asteroid belt, and then we meet the giant Jupiter. This massive planet is an impressive 483.4 million miles away from the Sun on average. That means the average distance between Mars and Jupiter is a whopping 341.9 million miles. Further out, with its iconic rings, is Saturn. Saturn orbits the Sun at an average distance of 886.7 million miles. The gap between Jupiter and Saturn is substantial, averaging about 403.3 million miles. Continuing our journey into the outer solar system, we encounter Uranus. This icy giant is a distant 1,782.7 million miles from the Sun. The average distance between Saturn and Uranus stretches to about 896 million miles. Finally, we reach Neptune, the farthest known planet from the Sun. Neptune's average distance from the Sun is a staggering 2,794.3 million miles. This makes the average distance between Uranus and Neptune an incredible 1,011.6 million miles. It really puts into perspective just how vast our solar system truly is.